How we feeling? I wanted to wait a minute and a half until they say the boys are back in town, but that would take too long. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. My name is Geoffrey Asmus. I'm your host, as always. Make some noise if you've been to the Humble Jungle before. We love you. Thank you for coming back. Make some noise if this is your first time at the Humble Jungle. Yeah. Love it. Cool. I didn't want to do new jokes, so thank you for being here, new people. It's good to be here. Did anyone, what were you for Halloween? Yeah. Me neither. You? Cool. Any annoying 24-year-olds here? Was anyone like Ted Lasso? If so, leave. Okay? I don't need nerds in my show. It's a delightful show. I don't know why I'm Ted Lasso. This is fine too. Did anyone do blackface? Anyone? We're live streaming. Use your full government name. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Halloween's funny because so I live in a garden unit, and my girlfriend bought candy for trick-or-treaters, and I didn't have the heart to tell her, like, no one's walking down here. I was like a white guy in sweatpants and a camouflage shirt. I'm not going to be like, cute kid, you want to come on down here and get you a Kit Kat? It's also dimly lit. People are like, no, I'm not. We bought so much candy, I think 2 kids took candy, so if anyone needs candy, I have so much candy. That was my hot Halloween riff. The NBA season kicked off recently. Obviously, like many of you, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I want the Bulls to win the championship every year. But more than I want the Bulls to win, I need the Clippers to lose. And the reason for that is a little personal. My high school girlfriend left me for their power forward, Marcus Morris. Probably a pretty seamless transition for her. Let me walk you through how it went down. Her and I graduated from high school. We broke up. I went to community college and got a job delivering Chinese food. And she went to the University of Kansas and got her back blown out by a 6'10" Division I athlete. So who's to say who won that breakup? You know? I think we both got what we wanted. I ran into her at a party over Thanksgiving break our freshman year, and we were catching up, and I'm like, hey, how's school? How's your folks? How's life? How's your new boyfriend? And at one point while we were talking about him, like as a joke, I was like, oh, which one of us has the bigger penis? You guys, she laughed so hard. It's right in my face. And so yeah, now I do comedy in basements. I don't know. Like I said, I have a girlfriend. She found out I'm a pussy the other day. That's always a great moment in every relationship. What happened was we were the only 2 people in the apartment, and I took a shower. And while I was in the shower, she came into the bathroom to brush her teeth. And I heard her come into the bathroom, and I could have been like, hey, what took you so long, you know? Room for one more. I could have said that. Instead, I went with, hello? Fucking brutal, dude. What am I gonna do if someone breaks in? Like, could you leave, sir? Like that's, yeah, she went from brushing her teeth to downloading Hinge really quickly. I like McDonald's a lot. I'm not good at transitions. I like McDonald's a lot, but I'm worried that McDonald's is forgetting who McDonald's is. You know, like I saw salads there. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you're McDonald's. Be McDonald's. I went in there very late at night the other night. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I walk up to the counter, and before I can order anything, the guy behind the counter goes, hey, just a heads up, we close in 20 minutes. I was like, well then cancel my reservation. What is this? A 20-minute warning. Oh, you guys are drive-through only after 3 a.m.? Guess I'll celebrate my daughter's birthday elsewhere. 20 minutes. First of all, I'm eating at McDonald's so my girlfriend doesn't find the McDonald's bag in the garbage the next day. Like, I'm not savoring this moment. I'm committing a crime. Also, it's 2 spicy McChickens. If it takes me 15 minutes to eat 2 spicy McChickens, call an ambulance. Okay? I'm dying of alcohol poisoning. I'm working on myself, though. I'm trying to get better. I I quit doing cocaine. Thank you. Yeah, so here's the thing, that's not true, but I still wrote this joke. Comedy rocks, you could just lie up here. It's pretty cool. I didn't even have a girlfriend in high school. You just make shit up. No, I didn't quit doing coke. I quit being a cokehead. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like I still party. I just quit pitching my screenplay to Uber drivers. Cut down on those shenanigans. You know? Mainly because like I'm 31, can't do the coke hangover anymore. It's so different now. When I was 21 and did any drugs, I'd wake up the next day like, oh, we did drugs. I have a headache. Now I'm 31. I'm like, oh, I did a little bit of coke. Wonder if I could hang myself with my laptop charger. If you really connected with that one, talk to somebody. People love you. I can't be a cokehead though. I can't. I'm broke. Can't do both of those things. It's a really stupid combo. I already have a dumb combo. I have asthma and I smoke cigarettes. I don't recommend that at all. You know? Makes me terrible at dirty talk. If I'm having sex, that's it. Okay, that's all the lung capacity I have. I got nothing left. I'll be having sex, my girlfriend's like, oh, do you like this pussy? I'm like, yeah, I like it so. Ladies, I don't know if you've ever had a guy hit his inhaler whilst inside you. It's not great. I don't have a positive spin for that. Speaking of dirty talk, I'm a hack. Speaking of dirty talk, a friend of mine started dating a new gal recently, and I asked him how it's going, even though I don't fucking care at all. But I asked him how it's going, even though I'm a terrific friend. And so I was like, hey man, how are things with the new lady? How's that? He was like, hey, it's good, but the sex is kind of weird, because she wants me to yell her name during sex, but she has the same name as my sister. Yeah, it's pretty gross. I don't have any sympathy for him, though, because my brother's transgender. And you know what's weirder than yelling your sister's name during sex? Yell the name your brother had when he was your sister. A few more layers to that. And I want to be clear. I could feel the chill in the room right now. I want to be very clear. The sex isn't the issue, okay? I'm not being a bigot. The issue is, what if this young woman and I have incredible sex, and we fall in love, and we get married, and she takes my last name? Guess who's back? I agree, it's a terrific joke. I really appreciate when people laugh at that one. It's a long way to bomb for a trans joke. The worst part is I kind of ruined it when my brother came out as trans. I didn't mean to, but what happened was he sat my whole family down. He was like, hey, just heads up, I identify as male, he, him pronouns, changed my name, surgery, hormones, whole 9 yards. And it was quiet, like this. And then I said, I'll be pursuing comedy. And I went and hid behind a plant. So yeah, nailed it. My parents don't know I do this. I don't know. I love my family a lot, though. My favorite family member ever is my Aunt Mary Grace. Mary Grace has Down syndrome, and that has not prevented her from being the single funniest person I've ever met in my life. Here's an example, because that's very important right now. Mary Grace has this great bit. It's really funny. She does this thing where she accuses babies of calling her a bitch. It's pretty good. I pride myself on jokes, and goddamn, that's a good one. A grown woman with Down syndrome walking up to toddlers like, what did you just fucking say? It's so good every time. Mary Grace competes in the Special Olympics every year, and every year my garbage Irish family tailgates. Sorry, is that not relatable for some of you? I'm sorry. Oh, so some of you haven't shotgunned a Miller Lite outside the Special Olympics before? Get on my fucking level, dude. One time we were tailgating at the Special Olympics, so we're playing bags, we're grilling, we're drinking, we're having fun. And I remember looking around and thinking, like, oh, if we didn't have a family member competing, this would be so inappropriate. You can't do that. If you guys were just doing this at the Special Olympics, people would call the cops. That's not, you can't do that. I appreciate those of you who laughed at that one. It's gonna get worse. My Aunt Mary Grace, so she was really clever. She figured out two things. One, if you're running in a race in the Special Olympics and you cross the finish line first, you'll get like a bunch of applause. But if you cross the finish line last, so much more applause. Way more. So she lost every race on purpose. Just every single one. And but that didn't matter because the second thing she figured out was if you're competing in the Special Olympics, if you just stand on top of a podium and refuse to get down, they'll just give you a gold medal. That's not that strict. So I hope you guys all have a really fun time tonight. But it's not going to be as fun as day drinking and watch your special needs aunt cheat at the Special Olympics. Okay? That's the most fun I've ever had. I'll tell one more and then we'll get the show rolling. I think women are better friends than men. Sorry to be a hero. I just think they are. You know, they just say nicer things to each other. You know, best example, easily, group chats. If you got news to share, tell your girlfriends. It's gonna be so much better than if you let the fellas know. You know, like my sister, she got engaged, so she did that thing white women do. She took a picture of the ring and went, so this happened. We did a thing. Can't wait for forever. At least 9 women in this room have done that. All of her friends lose their minds. She's like, oh my God, King and Queen, I love you both so much. They did that thing that women do where they're so supportive, they're like gross about it. You know? It's not just like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. They're like, I'm literally throwing up and crying right now. I just shit and cried in my bathtub. Guys are not like that, dude, at all. My friend Jake came in the group chat recently. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of my best friends since like first grade, so we haven't said a kind word to each other in 17 years. And he came in the group chat and he was like, boys, big news, Nicole's pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad. And the first response was, Jake, dude, that is awesome. At what age will you tell him about the time you came in your own pants at your bar mitzvah? To recap, congrats on the birth of your son. Remember when you busted a load in your pants? It's really important to me before we start the show that you guys know that this is true. Like, in the fall of 2004, Jacob Goldstein of Deerfield, Illinois, just painted inside his pants. And here's the best part, it was while he was slow dancing with his crush. So here's the actual best part. Jake has repeatedly asked me to stop using his real name. I can't, it's so fun. But the main reason he wants me to stop using his full government name is, obviously it's embarrassing, but the main reason is he's a real estate agent in Chicago. So out of fairness to him, if any of you are looking for an affordable condo in River North, be sure to reach out to Jake Goldstein at Keller Williams Properties. And he'll take care of you. You guys ready for a terrific show tonight? We've got some of my absolute favorites, Chicago favorites, New York favorites. We've got Geoff Asmus recording, well, he's not recording a special, he's recording it soon, and he's doing it here. I heard Jeff laugh in the back. Thanks, Jeff. But before we get to all those funny people, we got one of my absolute favorite comics in Chicago. Start clap right now for Chris Higgins, everybody.
Hello. Happy it's not really hot anymore. Last time I was in here, I was very sweaty. This is nice. You guys all look very cute. Everyone looks so fall. I feel cozy as hell already. I don't know. I'm very glad it's fall. I hate the summer, man. You guys like people? I can see some people that like the summer in here. You can tell. People who like the summer have what they call in the scientific community a thigh gap. The rest of us are either pretending or fucking miserable. All right? Yeah, thank you, lady. Hell yeah. everyone, like all the skinny people, summer comes along and they're like, "This is my favorite season. Like, I really love it this time of year. Like, would you like to go to the beach? Like, fuck no. And fuck you. All right? They're like, let's go to a street festival and eat hot food outside. I'm like, sweat doesn't affect you the same way as it affects me. All right? My thigh, I don't have a thigh gap. I don't know. A lot of you guys could probably tell, but my thighs won't leave each other the fuck alone. Right? I've never had a thigh gap, not even for a little bit. Right? I was fucking 13 pounds when I was born. I've had thunder thighs from the beginning. Okay. Truly, like, I find it mysterious. What is that like? What is it like to have a thigh? Do you have like a gooch breeze? Is that something that you have? Do you have a breeze on your gooch? Like a side wind just hits you the right way and you're like, oh, that would be lovely. I would fucking pinky up to you, all right? Honestly, if I had a gooch breeze, I wouldn't know what frustration was. I'd be sitting there waiting for the fourth ghost bust to not come. Goddamn it, the Western bus is an extinct species at this point. And then I could get a nice breeze and I'd just be like, oh yeah, that's good. Like, I like that, thank you. That would honestly be my make-a-wish. My make-a-wish, like I'd be like sitting there dying, and then the Make-A-Wish Foundation would come in and be like, holy shit. You're dying. That's the nomenclature. They're like, oh shit, I've never seen someone more dying than you are right now. Like, who do you want to meet? And I'd be like, I'd like my thighs to not meet. Let them the hell away from each other. Right now they've got a fierce rivalry. They do. They're competing over real estate. Like my thighs are like two neighbors with like a property line dispute, It's just two guys just pushing a fence back and forth. Like, no, this is my line. No, my line's over here. No, fuck you, heifer. I always want the heifer line to work in Chicago. And you guys are like, what is that? It's a female cow that hasn't had a calf yet. All right, cool, good. Shouldn't complain though, shouldn't complain about the summer. This is that was our last one before World War III. I should have enjoyed it, but I didn't. Decided to enjoy fall though. Is anyone worried about that? Anyone worried about Ukraine at all? No one? Okay, you should be. You know where you are right now? This is America. Right now there's a war going on, and we don't have boots on the ground. That's not our vibe. That's normally not what we do. There's a war going on right now. That's our thing. Like right now, America is like a bully on the playground, and across the playground, his favorite game is being played. And he hasn't been invited to join yet. Not formally. Like America's sitting over there right now, just like. Whoa! Whoa, are you guys seriously playing war over there? You guys are playing war without me right now. You know I love war. That's what my whole life's about. I love war. Like, can I play? Please let me play. Why not? Why can't I play? Is it because I play a little too hard? Is it because I play pretty hard every time? Is it because I listen to the rules and I'm like, okay, I'm going to play by my own rules? Is it because I haven't won in over 60 years and I'm getting a little bit desperate at this point? Do you know one time I declared war on drugs? And I lost. You don't want me to play? Guess what? I'm going to play anyway. Here, have a little fucking democracy. You take you like democracy? It's pretty fun. Look, an eagle. I'll take your precious minerals and you'll have some more fucking democracy. All right, I'm done. You've been saved? All right, take care. You guys should be scared, man. I'm gonna dodge the draft. I'm going to Canada. I'm a coward. I wouldn't. I wouldn't go to, I'm sorry, people are like right now everything's gearing up and they're like, would you go to war for America? And I'm like, did you just say America? Because no. There's other causes I would go to war for, though. If Russia somehow tomorrow invaded the Denver Broncos, I would be like, to war! My favorite sports teams, I would defend them with my life, all right? Even if Putin came on the news tomorrow and was like, I do not think Nikola Jokic should have won MVP 2 years in a row. I'd be like, we gotta nuke a city, probably. These people need to pay. Let's do a draft. Let's throw a whole generation of teens at this issue. Maybe we won't design a draft that way. If we do decide to do a draft, we can do it different ways. Like this, we've got the technology. We don't have to send people by age any longer. That's barbaric. We've got computers and stuff. And I think if we want to reorganize a draft, we should send people to the front lines based on, I don't know, social media presence. I think that'd be a way better way to go about things. Oh wow, it's a really strong opinion you have there, Craig. Why don't you go back it up? You're a corporal now. Go. To the front line. No, you got a machine gun now. Go. You were so brave before. Go. And he's dead. We're not going to be able to send all of the armchair warriors. That platoon's going to get vanquished pretty quickly. I think we're going to have to send other groups straight to the front lines. Wow, I became a dictator pretty quickly. I don't know. You guys know what e-boys are? No? Okay. Well, this is my last joke, so I'll explain what e-boys are. Okay. This next sentence is gonna suck, okay? So I need forgiveness ahead of time. You guys forgive me? Some people are like, no. Alright, well, whatever, okay. E-boys, most succinctly described, I would say, are hot teenage boys. You know what I'm talking about now, right? Yeah, and the rest of you groaning, I wasn't like, this next sentence really turns me on. I knew it sucked, and it sucked, right? If you're uncomfortable with it, they're future handsome men. Is that right? If they don't die, they're probably going to be handsome eventually. But I have a plan to kill them. E-boys, they're all just sitting there eye fucking their ring lights, just yeah, oh, my name's John Kevin, fuck. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. There's fleets of them walking into elevators and are like, what would you do if we all walked into an elevator that you were in? My answer is pretty easy. I would fucking draft you. Right? I would draft you immediately. The fucking elevator is a trap. You'll never come in here, Jean Kevin. I know how to do it too. I'd be like, oh my god, are you Jean Kevin from TikTok? Please sign this piece of paper. And they'd be like, oh fuck yeah, autographs. Hell yeah. You fool. To war with you. So that's the plan. If you don't like someone in the generation below you, ship them off. So I'm fucked. Probably someone in this room looking at me right now going this boy needs hardship. You wouldn't be wrong, I'm soft, alright? I could use some hardening. The other day I clipped one of my fingernails too short, and oh boy, the noises I had been making. I went for a fork in a hurry, and I stubbed my fingy on the bottom of the drawer, and I pulled my finger up, and I was like, ouchie mama! I said, ouchie mama, alright? So someone would be like, are you Chris Higgins, the comedian that performs in basements? Here, please sign this. I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, thank you. Whoa! So that's the platoon. It's going to be me leading a bunch of Jean Kevins. another flimsy platoon. I'm going to be trying to lead a charge. I'm going to be like, come, boys. I know it's the U.S. military, but I will be dressed as a British colonel. From hundreds of years ago. I'm like, come, boys. I'm going to tally ho, my chums. And they're going to be like ring lights affixed to the bayonets. It's like, oh, yeah. Fuck, what would you do if I was charging at you during World War III? I'm going to be like, please, my boys, turn off the ring lights, my boy. Oh, woo! My thingy! And then we just get mowed down by Russians. Just slaughtered in the trenches. So what I'm trying to say, my fellow patriots, is, I think we should surrender. All right, you're going to let me know.
Chris Higgins, everybody, let him hear it. All right, your next comic is parking her car right now, so let's kill like 4 or 5 minutes, which is good because I have something to say. So Chris was talking about e-boys. I'm related to an e-boy. It's true. I have a cousin, his name's Griffin. He's 19, he has 2 million followers on TikTok. I fucking hate Thanksgiving so much. So I'm 31. People are like, oh, Griffin, I heard you went to Morocco for a fashion show. Joe, I heard you were in Valparaiso, Indiana last week. Equal accomplishments as far as I'm concerned. He has all these followers on social media apps, so anytime I post a fucking reel on Instagram and lose a part of my soul, I send it to him and I go, hey, you remember when I gave you my baseball cards? And he doesn't reply. He leaves me unread. So, I don't know. I think I need therapy. Is anyone here in therapy? Make some noise. Too many white people for that few to be in therapy. Bunch of quiet liars in here. Good for you. Because I think therapy's dumb. No, I just can't afford it. Do you? I think it's important. I just can't listen to my friends who are in therapy talk about therapy shit anymore. It's oh my god, dude. Like I was talking to my friend recently, and she's like, recently single or getting ready to start dating again. And so she was like, well, I was talking to my therapist about it. My therapist said, when it comes to finding a compatible partner, I need to keep my love languages in mind. Yeah, see, clearly you guys know what love languages are. You guys heard it? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? It's, everyone has like one of 5 love languages, or like ways you express or share love. And my friend was telling me, she's like, well, my love languages are physical touch and words of affirmation. I was like, wow, you like sex and compliments? They must have a whole team working on you. That's unbelievable. How they crack that code, you know? She sat in a room with another adult for an hour, and then at the end, the therapist was like, you know what's interesting about you and nobody else? You like fucking and being told you're hot, so it'll be $200. I know it's tough to follow. I think therapy's dumb with this, but I have Republican friends. I'm a white guy, so I can't. White guys have a few Republican friends. White women have a few like Instagram pyramid scheme friends. Like there's nothing we could do about it, you know. My Republican friends are weird because like, my leftist friends, when they'll make arguments, it's very like policy based and very like nerdy and annoying or whatever. My Republican friends, they just make it gay. They're not like, oh, how are we gonna pay for that? They'll just go straight to like, I bet you'd suck Obama's dick if he asked you to. And it's like, yeah, of course I would. I don't even yeah, he's cool. Like drone strikes are bad, but like, I'm just picture 20 years from now. My kids are home from college. I'll have to make some radical changes for that to come true. Let's just say something goes horribly wrong in the next 18 months, and 20 years from now, my kids are home from college, and I'm a cool dad, we're having a couple cocktails, we're having fun, and one of my kids is just like, you know what, Dad, I'm curious, have you ever had a gay experience? I'm like, yeah, actually, I have. You may have heard of him. He was the 44th president of the United States of America. Barack Hussein Obama. This was really fun to emphasize the Hussein. Is Mo here? No. Okay. No. That was Jeff, your headliner. Okay, well, let's go with your next comic. No, I can't bring him up with that. I'll tell one more. I like black people a lot. All right, your next comic is I'm kidding. No, I like black people because black people are zero bullshit. Pretend there's like at least 2 black people here. White people will say things and I'm like, I wonder what he meant by that. I don't do that with my black friends. I know exactly what they're trying to say. You know, like here's an example that you guys are all craving right now. White people love doing this thing where they go, they tell you what famous person you look like. You know, they're just like, oh, yep. Just like, Joe, you look like a younger Johnny Knoxville. Joe, you look like a shorter Vince Vaughn. All my black friends are like, hey, what's up, fat Harry Potter? All right, your next comic, a good friend, taking over New York, a North Shore legend. Start clapping right now for Alex Dragicevich, everybody.
Beautiful. This is good. All right. You can do it. This is great. Oh, this is cool. No one. You're in the bathroom? No? Just you're chilling? Alright. If you wanna do some time, you can, because I think we all feel bad now. Yeah. It's okay. It's good. What happened to me recently? My friend got engaged last week. It's pretty cool, right? Friend got engaged. I saw her, I was like, oh shit, congrats, you know? And she goes, oh thanks, I actually told him if he didn't commit, I would find someone who would. I said, yeah, you could have stopped at thanks. You know? Didn't need to know it won't work, right? Also, is that gonna be in the wedding vows? Right, he's just up there like, I knew you were the one, the moment you said you were, you know? My love language is threats. That's good, okay. I don't know, man. I've had a decent week though. I just had a physical. I had a physical with a female doctor. Female doctor. Yeah, so I just treated it like if any girl saw my dick. And she's like, looks good to me. I was like, is it top 5? You know? A grower, not a shower. Fun joke up top. It means you guys are good. You guys are a great crowd. You know? I did a show a month ago and a dude got a hand job during my set. That is not good. Can you imagine if I was doing crowd work in the middle of that? Like, hey man, where you from? He's like, I'm close. Hand jobs are like listening to Weezer, you know. You won't do it for a while, but when it happens, you're like, damn. It's underrated. Weezer joke up top, setting couldn't be done. It's good. I'm in my 30s now. It's pretty fun. It's okay. I don't know. I feel like dating in my 30s is going to be like going to prison. Right? You just look at each other like, so, what'd you do wrong? You know? What? I know the joke's sad, but I did just get dumped recently. I got dumped. Getting dumped sucks, doesn't it? It's so tough. She's like, hey, I can't do this anymore. I just found out I'm bisexual. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I still fit the quota. I'm on that graph. How'd you fire me when you hire everyone? You know. We met on Bumble. Disgusting. And all the apps have to fill out all these preferences now, but it's like I'm not that picky, you know. Like in my profile, all it says is, if you're racist, we'll work on it. You know? Yeah, I'm tall. I was too tall to grind in middle school. I was just thinking about that. It sucked. Girl's like, ooh, are you hard? I'm like, that's my patella. Actually, it's my patella tendon. I think you sprained it. I think I'm out for 2 to 4. I don't know. People think because I'm tall, like, I actually prefer shorter girls. People think it's weird. I don't think it's that. I like tall girls because like I don't want my kid to be a freak. I see a girl over 6'1", I'm like, our kid would be 7'5". That would suck. I was like, Dad, people say I should be in the circus. My mom said she was on the pill. People lie is the lesson here. That might be a little bit much. I'm gonna do 2 more jokes that might be a little bit too much regarding that. They say tall guys are bad at sex. I think that's probably true, right? I think we're bad at sex because we know win or lose, it's not our last game. Right? Short guys like, if she doesn't like it, she won't come back. Like if she doesn't like it, others will. You know? Wasn't worth it. Heard there might be another COVID strain coming up, huh? Another COVID strain. You guys hear about this? New COVID strain. Get ready. I got COVID last year, and I lost 12 pounds. Just in time for summer. People are like, wear a mask. It's like, shut up, fatty. Oh, fuck you. Breathe it in. Come on. It's fun. I'm kidding. I'm not into politics. I'm from the North Shore. I'm a white dude from the suburbs, you know? I'm a white guy from the suburbs, so like my dad's a Republican, right? And my mom's a Republican when my dad's around. Does that make sense to any of you? Right? When he's there, she's like, gay marriage. That's spooky. He leaves. She's like, I had a girlfriend in college. She knew my body. She's saying, "Me to sleep. I miss you, Tara." He comes back like, what'd you say? She's like, Obama is Egyptian. And was made in the lab. Yeah. I just moved to New York City. I just moved to New York. Pretty cool. New Yorkers, they can really talk shit. People in New York can really talk shit. I was at a bar a couple weeks ago, right, and this guy, he cut the line for the bathroom, right? And I was like, yo, dude, the line's over here. He just goes, whatever, man. You have no lips. And he fucking walked in. No lips? What the fuck? How are these not lips, dude? No lips. These are lips. I didn't know what to say besides fucking, yes I do. You know? Yes, these are lips. These are absolutely lips. You gotta stand up for yourself, you know? I don't know, man. I just haven't been that confident. Like, I don't know. My roommates, they also talk shit to me. I don't know. I just got this new shirt. Thought it was cool. Apparently, it's not that cool. You know. I asked my roommate what he thought before I left. He just said, no matter what I wear, I look like an extra in American Pie, and that really stuck with me. That really stuck with me. It's okay. We got to keep it moving. Yeah, I'm out there. I'm in New York and I live with my actual best friends. Right? A lot of guys now, I get to marry my best friend. It's like, can she even chug? You know? I get to have sex with my best friend. It's like, hey, don't test my boys. Fucking, want to smoke and get to smoke. Yeah, I moved there. I don't have as much money as I thought I did. I don't have any money. My last girlfriend, she made really good money. And I would try to hide how poor I am. Just would do that. She's like, how come you've never been to Europe? And I was like, I just hate it, you know? They don't have ranch. I love the troops, you know? I don't know shit. All my friends are into stocks now. He's like, yo, how liquid are you? I'm like, you just call me gay? Not liquid, I'm straight. Straight and single and weird stuff happens when you're single, you know. I was with this girl the other night. She goes, just so you know, you don't have to wear a condom. Yeah, I was like, now, I do. I really should. You convinced me, actually. Thank you so much. What the hell? It sucks. I don't even flirt on dates anymore. This girl was like, you're tall and funny. oh, why are you single? Yeah, I was like, you'll see. You'll know. You'll get it. Right? It sucks being back out there, right? 'Cause here's why. It sucks from going out on dates with someone you love, you know? Right? To going out with someone where you don't care. Like if they die. Does that make sense to any of you? Right? Like if she just got shot in the head, I'd be like, hi, yeah, we were gonna split this. You know? She got the guac. I got the corona. She got the guac. Corona her, guac me. Whatever. But yeah, you find out new stuff when you're single. You know, like I found out I like to be dominated in bed. Fellas, maybe not. Interesting. It is weird to admit that though. Like as a guy, right? My friend's like, I want to be in control. I'm like, I'd rather be scared. Come on, guys. It's 2022. Fucking choke your dude. It's 2022. Choke your dude. It's 2022. Choke your dude. It's 2022. I feel like mostly women said it there. And it's always, oh wow, okay. Are you doing the, okay. Uh-oh. You guys can't see her face, but she's going, that's really interesting. That's a confident one. That's good. I don't know, man. I don't know if I should do any more sex jokes. Is that weird for a Tuesday? I don't know. All right. You guys into vibrators? You vibing? I have to, right? I didn't know everyone was into that. I was with this girl once. She had a vibrator in the middle of it. She goes, hey, do you mind? Yeah, I was like, every Batman needs a Robin. And I'm Robin, by the way, guys. Oh, listen, I'm Robin. Let's be clear about that. I'm Robin, he's Batman. I can help the city needs him most, you know. That joke's fucked up, but I'm getting help. I'm getting help, guys. I'll admit this to you guys. I actually just had my very first therapy session today. Thank you. Yeah. So this is my last set. I'm done. I don't need this shit anymore. You know? Yeah. I'm not kidding. I'm not in therapy. It is for losers. So that's right. I got you guys, idiots, fucking dummies. You don't need therapy. Stupid. I date a lot of girls with therapists, though. And let me tell you something. They're never my allies. Right? No girlfriend's ever like, so my therapist loves you and says I'm the problem. I feel like I need a therapist just to back me up against theirs. Just like Molly said, make me a priority. Like Jeff said, Molly would say that. She's stupid, doesn't have her master's. I know, man. It's alright, I need some help. I can't lie to you guys, I'm probably going to drink a lot after this set. The legal limit for drinking and driving in most states is .08, which is weird because it could be 0, I think they made the rule .08 because there's some things in life you just gotta be buzzed for. Imagine the government, like, all right, no drinking and driving. Some guy was like, what if you're going to your in-laws? All right, 2 beers. Same thing for the age of consent, though, right? Like, no sex till you're 18. He's like, what if you're in Iowa? He's like, all right, 16. They need something to do. So we took down Iowa. Fuck Iowa. Is anyone here from Iowa? Fuck them, dude. Fuck Iowa. We don't need them. If you're from Iowa, get the hell out of this basement. We don't need you. I know that joke's a little fucked up, but I'm a sick person. I realized I'm a sick person recently because how overprotective I am of my laptop. Right? I was having a party. This guy was like, let's play some music. I was like, all right. He's like, what's your password? I was like, no music. Okay. How about silent party? How about charades? How about no more music ever? Don't fucking talk to me like that. Don't ever do music in here. Not on my laptop. Just for one thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't read a lot. It's I don't know. I don't read a lot, but it keeps me in a good mood. Does that make sense? All my smart friends are very sad. Not me. Like the Earth's running out of clean water. Like just Google boobs, just look at a boob, man. Look at one fucking boob. I don't know, I'm dumb. A lot of comics will come up here and they'll be like, I'm dumb, but they're actually like they're brilliant, but not me. It's embarrassing. I was playing trivia and the question was, when did Malcolm X die? All right, and the answer is 1965. Yeah, and I said out loud, 2012. And I thought he had Instagram. He doesn't. He was dead for 60 years at that point. But that's okay. Yeah, but I try to get smarter, I try to watch like documentaries and shit. Gotta get smarter. I saw a documentary that changed my life, This one was on Fidel Castro, right? And the reporter asked Fidel like why he never shaves his beard, right? And Fidel said shaving is 15 minutes a day. Which is 10 days a year I could be doing work. And I was watching, I was like, damn, I jerk off. Way too much, Jerk off so much I could run Cuba, I feel like. But I also love true crime. Any true crime fans? Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all I need, actually. I love true crime, but I hate horror movies, which is odd, right? Because true crime is real, and horror movies are fake, usually. Like, whenever I watch a horror movie, I'm like, oh no, it's too scary. Turn it off. But when the doc is like, this family was stabbed to death, I'm like, yes! They were! Fuck them up. Kill the kids. I'm so into it, right? Like, if he gets out, he'll kill again. I'm like, he better, Watching true crime like a sports fan. I don't know. I'm going to get out of here in a second. Do a couple more jokes. What was the tall joke? I was trying to think of these. These are like kind of 50-50 jokes. Sometimes these work, and sometimes they absolutely do not. So I want to. I feel like this is a safe. A basement's a safe space, right? Safe space, basement. That's what they call it. We'll see how these go. Pretty tall, 6'6", good height. Short guys are very mean to me. Very mean to me. At my old job, I had a coworker. He was 5'5". And once he was like, dude, if I was your height, I'd be running this company. Yeah, I was like, if I was your height, I'd kill myself. That's how I got fired, actually. I know, pretty good joke. Pretty fucked up. I'll meet you guys in the middle on that. I'll meet you in the middle. And here's the thing. Here's what I think, okay? This is pretty nice of me. Here's the thing. Every guy under 5'6" should get a Make-A-Wish. Oh, come on, right? Why not? Instead of meeting John Cena, they kiss a girl and she doesn't regret it, Right? Is that fucked up? Tall guys, we die early. Right? Some girl's like, I want a tall guy, so I got tall kids. It's like, why? So you can bury them? Okay. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Unbelievably good joke. Come on. Yeah. I don't know. All right, so we're 1 for 1. I'll say that. So it was wedding season over the summer. I went to a few weddings. Weddings are fun. Weddings are wild. I think weddings are wild because you end up grinding with a girl you've never met, right? But in front of her family, right? She's like, "That's my dad." I'm like, "Let him watch." What's up, Chief? She's got your eyes, you know? Oh, come on. Weddings, guys. Weddings! The one time a year you look at your cousin, like if she wants to. Oh, whatever. You get one cousin a wedding. Is that not the rule? Is that not the rule? Okay. That does better on weekends, I'll tell you that much. That does a lot better on weekends. This one does too, but we have to end on it. I'm Serbian. Is anyone here Serbian? All right, another person with back hair. Here's the thing. My grandpa was a priest. My grandpa was a Serbian Orthodox priest. Serbian Orthodox Christian. Yeah. And I think that's the big difference, right? Because the Orthodox priests are like, I can have a kid, right? But Catholic priests are like, I can have. Kid, oh, come on. We had to try it, right? We had to try it. All right, guys, I've been Alex. Thank you.
Alex Dragicevich, everybody, let him hear it. All right, my job as host is to keep the energy up in between acts. You guys are making my job a fucking breeze. You guys are a great audience. Give yourselves a round of applause for being such a good audience. All right, we've got another comic and then your headliner. So your next comic is one of my absolute favorites in the city. She is so goddamn funny. You can see her all over the place, and she's here tonight. Everyone, please start clapping now for Mo Good, everybody.
What up, basement? How y'all doing? You glad to be alive, make a little noise in this bitch. What's going on, baby? I'm so glad to be out here with y'all. I was a little scared because you don't usually invite a black person to a random basement. And I don't see no other black people here neither. It's just me and whoever that dude is on that picture, my uncle over there. He's fucked up down here, you know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous. Y'all good? Step back. Y'all all right? Scared the fuck out of me. Then I seen there was a washer and dryer back there. I would have bought my laundry. He didn't tell me shit. If I didn't know we was coming to a fucking laundromat, Joe, could have got some shit done around here. I'm like 60 minutes away from my house, and this scares the fuck out of me. Only because I don't really have enough headlights to get out to this part of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? No lights in my car work. Only light that I know work for sure is the check engine light, because that bitch will not go off. Crazy. Anybody else license suspended a little bit? I said a little bit. Like, you don't need a license to really drive. You need a license when you get caught. You know what I'm saying? That's when the problem kick in, you know? Crazy. I don't give a fuck about having a license. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter to me. You got so bad. Like, my license so suspended. Like, I kept getting pulled up on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was getting fucked up for me bad, you know? I was on the bus one time, and they was like, come on now, Mo. I was like, damn, again? So I got out. I was like, fuck this bus. I don't need this bus. I can walk, right? Sometimes. You know, I can walk. Depending on how drunk I am. I can walk. I took 3 steps. Boom, boom. Why they put a boot on my Jordans? I was like, hold on, bitch. This how you do your girl? Oh, my God. Crazy. I just took them off and went barefoot. You know how we do it. You get drunk a lot, don't you, ma'am? I can tell. She understand every drunk joke. She like, been there. Did that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad to be outside with y'all, though, because I got, like, these things. I got these kids. Y'all got kids in here, or y'all the annoying kids? Tell me the truth. Y'all look like 20-something. Y'all ain't got no kids in here? Nobody in here has kids? I'm the only dumb bitch keep getting pregnant and keeping it. Okay, cool. Let me tell you something about these kids. Since y'all don't know, y'all are the kids that are fucked up like this. My kids don't play with toys at all. My kids are 13 and 6. They don't play with toys. They just go on YouTube and watch other kids play with toys for 6 hours straight. And that just fucks me up because I'm like, I'm continuously buying you shit to play with when all I needed to do was upgrade my Wi-Fi. Like, this is stupid. You just want Wi-Fi for Christmas. Okay, cool, you know? And everybody, you notice everybody, kids included, especially as they're getting younger and younger, everybody's starting to identify as something, right? And I mean everything, and that's fine. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're gay, lesbian, binary, non-binary. I don't care. That's your life. I just don't want to be left out. I want to be identified as some shit too. Like, I want to include myself. That's cool? I can do that? Drunk bitch, can I do that? Like, I know I got 2 kids from here on out. I want to identify as being childless from here on out. Can I do that? I really do. Like, people like, oh, what do you call yourself? I'm like, I'm a transparent. I told you that, bitch. And one little boy tried to challenge me one day. He was like, well, what are your pronouns? I was like, pronouns? What are those? He was like, he, them, they, we. I said, oh, they not mine. I just told you. What the fuck my pronouns for? You know what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. It's crazy. And I've been dating a little bit. Y'all dating out here since y'all 20-something. Y'all look like swingers. Y'all in the basement on a Tuesday night. Y'all fucking in here. Come on now. Just me again. Okay, drunk bitch, you don't do no fucking? Okay. I'm gonna keep asking. Me and my uncle got some questions for you. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That dude could be my uncle. I really don't see no other black people in here. I'm still worried. I'm finna hurry up and get up out of here. Somebody black back there? Hey, friends. Shit. If they jump us, bitch, start shooting. You understand me? I'm not fucking around with this little crowd back here, man. It's crazy. These little Christmas lights. Some real Dahmer shit going on down here. Just making a sandwich here. There. So this is the bullshit down here. I'm ready to go. I don't like this rug. No, I want you to come out to this show. He been asking me to do this show for months. Hey, Joe, do me a favor, man. You listen to me, Joe, listen. Do me a favor. Lose my fucking number, my boy. Immediately. If I knew you was finna invite me to a fucking slave dungeon, I would've never agreed. What the fuck are we doing back on the Amistad, my boy? This is dumb. Dumb as fuck. Let me ask y'all again. Y'all dating? There's only one hoe in this house, and it's me. Okay, cool. I've been dating a lot, y'all. You know, it's new to me. You know, I'm 34, I'm single now, and I can't date men under 30. If y'all under 30, fuck you. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Who's under 30 in here? Who under 30? Make some noise if you under 30. That's a man. Ma'am, I don't like coochie. Come on now. She was like, me? No. You under 30? I know you 24. You under 30? No, you're the only adult in here. Okay, cool. Everybody else is in college and broke and rich at the same time. I don't date men under 30 because y'all wear skinny jeans and that fucks with my self-esteem. Because how dare you show up to my house with my dream body, sir? This is bullshit. You are not going to come to my house in my gold weight, sir. We're not going to do that. But you know what it is? I don't know what it is about guys. Like, y'all be acting funny with big girls. I don't know why, because y'all some assholes, but like, I went over to this dude's house and we got it cracking, right? You know what I mean, get it cracking. You know how ladies, you go to bed, you know, drunk girl, you know. You go to bed, you go to sleep naked, feeling sexy as hell, right? Feeling on your own leg, you feel good. In his little 200 thread count sheets, you know what I'm saying? You feel good. I woke up, this man had put all my clothes back on me, so. What that mean, y'all? Don't nobody know? I mean, y'all discriminating against me. Know what that means. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here though. But before I go, I gotta say y'all something. I'm standing in front of y'all today, and I'm so glad that I'm here today with y'all because I really was not supposed to be here at all. Cause I'm standing in front of y'all today as a survivor of the domestic violence situation, and I thank God that I'm here to spread this joy and tell these jokes in this dusty ass basement with y'all. You know what I'm saying? No, you can clap for that. I feel good about that. I do. I feel real good about that. I really wasn't supposed to be here today. Because, you know, I've really been through so much in my life, and it feels good because I used to, go on, sit down, let me tell you, girl. I used to beat the shit out of my baby daddy, so. Oh, y'all thought I was the victim in this basement? Like a victim would come down here? Hell no. When I said I wasn't supposed to be here today, I was supposed to have been in jail, bitch, you know? Keep trying to tell y'all, but let me tell y'all something. Every follower does get us one step closer to our dreams, and I'm really out here chasing my dreams. So can y'all do me a favor in this basement if you have service? can you pull your phones out? Make sure each and every one of you pull your phones out. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Come on, follow me, follow me. I ain't finna keep saying this shit. I'm out of breath. Come on, follow me, follow me, follow me. Make sure each and only one that's only 30.
Drunk girl will do it.
So she ain't the drunk bitch you is?
Me? You're the drunk girl?
No, I'm talking about shorty right here. Yeah. She's so drunk she didn't know I was talking to her. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, make sure each and every one of you pulls your phones out and make sure that all of you follow me on Grubhub. If y'all could just send me a meal right quick, I'd appreciate it. Now, follow me on Instagram and follow me on Facebook at Mo Good Comedy. That's MOGOOD Comedy. I'm going to spell it one more time. It's MOGOOD Comedy. A little basement. I've been Mo Good. Y'all been even better. I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much.
Oh, good, everybody. One more time for Mo Good. God damn it. Yeah, follow Mo. Follow everyone on the show. Also, thank you all so much for buying tickets. If you guys could not be white next time, though, I would really... It's like a fucking Lumineers concert in here. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been an amazing audience. Are you ready for your headliner? That's pretty good. I usually do like, no, I need more than that. That was pretty good, but I know we can do better than that. Are you guys ready for a fucking headliner? Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right. One of our favorites. He's in town from New York. Start clapping right now for Geoffrey Asmus, everybody.
Show. Finally, a fucking alpha up here. Finally. All these fucking beta cucks giving you their libtard bullshit all night. Finally, a fucking patriot who loves America up here. It's embarrassing. Alex is 6'8" and he can't get women. Dude, look inward, man. Look. You can't get laid when you're that tall. You're fucked up, man. Alex, you know, I don't know if he said this, he played college basketball at Notre Dame. Doesn't he? He looks like the type of player, he didn't assault women, but he didn't turn in his friends who did. You know? Fun little opener. How you doing? I got blasted off a hard iced tea in the back. How you doing? I'm wearing I didn't go to Harvard. My Halloween costume this year was man my parents wanted me to be. Pretty cool. I wrote a Halloween joke. I'd do it in the daylight. Okay, I love how the best part about Halloween, you see like the couples, like, but the woman clearly put in more effort than the man did in her costume. I think that's like the woman's like, I'm Jennifer Lawrence from the 2013 Academy Awards. I watched a 3-hour YouTube tutorial to get the makeup just right, and the guy's like, I'm a referee. This is her rape whistle. You know? We'll not do that one next year. Okay, cool. How we doing? I had to change. I had to change a tire the other day. Hadn't done that. You ever done that, man? Yeah. You haven't, have you? I did like 8 minutes of manual labor. I was a Republican immediately. I fucking get why they love it. You turn that jackhammer. I'm like, ghost busting is for men. You know? You get a little oil on your hands. You're like, they should repay those loans. They should. You know. The new jokes are not good. Shut the fuck up, Mo. Floundering up here. Don't you dare do that. I have a girlfriend. Sorry, ladies. Mop those pussies up. Sorry. Can't get a 3-pump dump from the champ anymore. Sorry. Whoopsie. My girlfriend's doing this shit where she negates my dirty talk. You ever have that happen before in bed? Like last week I was like, I'm gonna fuck you all night. And she was like, doubt it. I was like, how did you know? How did you know? I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. Women aren't funny. Alpha comedy, a little different. a dirty talk man? You dirty talk? Give me a little hint of it. Come on, give me your go-to line. That was really good. I'm hard as a rock. You can't tell, but I've come up here and touch it. What am I doing? I can't dirty talk. I'm too nice in bed. I can't even do doggy style because I'm just like, I miss you. I come right away because, ladies, I want to get back to talking about your day. That's fucking feminism, fellas. That's feminism. I like doggy style because if you finish quickly, I'm just like, that was actually 45 seconds in doggy years. That one's good. I like that one. I'm the king of sex. I'm the best to ever do it. No one's ever laid the pipe like me. I make my girlfriend come every time, 100%. I know she comes every time because she always says, that's enough. You can't take another round with the champ. I get it. I brought my girlfriend home to visit my family for the first time like a couple months ago. That's a big moment when they meet your family, right? Because you get to have that real quiet sex in your childhood bed, right? The whole time I'm like, give it to daddy, but don't wake father. I'm just making eye contact with my old stuffed animals like, I told you I'd do it one day. You never believed in me, you dumb moose, you know? Thanks for letting me practice on you, bro. I love that one. Can we finally admit that it looked pretty fun to storm the Capitol? This is what I really wanted to talk about. What a bachelor party that was. I mean, those dudes fucking rock, man. They did that shit on a Tuesday. They took PTO to storm the Capitol. That fucking rock. There's a guy like, boss, I'm taking a sick day. He's like, who's sick? Our country! I like to imagine them talking about it at the water cooler at work last week. They're like, what'd you do, Brian? Like, I went to the apple orchard with my wife. You know, what'd you do, Melissa? I got some mimosas with the girls. What'd you do, Fred? Oh, I tried to kill Mike Pence. You know? Went to the Holocaust Museum, wish they told both sides. I don't know if that one's going to stay in the act. It's pretty funny, though. It's pretty funny. Everyone just keeps going, oh. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Isn't our government doesn't really make any sense. Isn't it kind of weird that after our president stops being the president, they just become a normal dude who knows every national secret? Why do we let them live? I feel like no matter who the president is, at the end of their term, we should just be like, thank you for your service. You know? They know, too. We can't have them drinking at Chili's, right? Like, I feel like George Bush is one Miller Lite away from revealing what alien pussy tastes like. You know? He's like 3 words better than Barbara. You know? You haven't smiled yet. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You just shook your head at that last one. I'm gonna get you. That really sucks. What are you doing all alone in the front, man?
Watching you.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's cool. Are you single?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cool. You on the dating apps?
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
Say Hinge. I was supposed to bring a Hinge girl here, but there's a comically empty seat next to me.
Is that true? Someone ditched you?
Yeah.
No! Oh, that just put a damper on the show. Did she tell you she wasn't coming in advance? You're also like staring over there somewhere. I understand. Oh yeah. Oh, my bad. Okay. Oh god, I'm an asshole. Damn it. She really canceled? What was her name? I'll fucking take. Kendra. Oh, I know her. She does this. You're not the first, man. You're not the first. Did you know on Hinge you can filter your matches by race? You knew that. Yeah. I'm the only one. I didn't fucking program the app, okay? It's a fucking thing. It's true, but it doesn't come with the free version of the app. Isn't that crazy? Hinge is like, yup, racism's $8.95 a month. Go for $1 more, we'll filter out the Jews, too. You know? They're tough to find, but we got a good algorithm. I did it. I turned off white women day one. Absolutely. They told me I turned them off my entire life, so I made it official. I also turned off other races, but that's the one I'm brave enough to say out loud. White women, very beautiful, but you're just like white men, you're really bad at selling yourselves on the dating apps. I know every white woman's profile is the same. It's all like, I like dogs, traveling, and wine. It's like, yeah, those are the 3 best things in life, you idiot. Like, do you also like breathing and good times? You know? Oh, this is not going to go well. I also learned that other races are just as predictable on the dating apps. Don't tense up, this is really funny. I learned that black women are all the same. They all like God, family, and they hate me. Latina women, all the same. They like God, familia, and they agree with black women. And turn the whites back on. See you at Orange Theory, Katie. No, I'm just kidding. My girlfriend's black. Sorry, ally alert. Whoopsie. Fucking bigots. Everyone, white on white, all over this crowd. You think about making more white people every time you have sex. Just put another Tyler in you. Miles, Kyle, Channing. That was fucked up. You seem like a nice man. You can hit me after the show. I did a show in West Virginia a couple months ago because I'm doing really well. And I said my girlfriend was black, and this guy shouted out, "You have jungle fever." Ooh, right? No one ever comes up with a nickname for someone who only dates white people, right? No one's ever like, yeah, Brittany really likes white guys, you know. She's got mass shooter madness. Pretty good joke, I know, I wrote it. I like that one. What was Chris? Chris was talking about the military draft. I think we should bring back the military draft, but we should only draft white women who like to travel. You know? You always wanted to go to Europe, Stephanie. Here's your chance. All expenses paid, babe. You know? The vision board worked, right? Join the right branch, you'll finally get to go skydiving. Of course, war isn't funny, but everything is funny from the correct perspective. I hope you agree. It is kind of funny the Russians kidnapped the WNBA players. Kind of funny. It's not really funny. It's kind of funny. This could be the end of the show right here. If you did Brittany Griner, the Russians threw her in jail for 9 years. It's very sad. They're trying to piss America off. That's how you know the Russians didn't do any research on what we care about. Putin's like, what will those feminist cucks do without their precious WNBA? We're like, take the whole league, buddy. We'll be fine. And if you're mad at that joke, tell me who she plays for. Check and mate, libtards. Check and mate. Putin's like, we should have taken OJ. They love that dude. Okay, that was weird. You two dating? I don't want to do crowd work. Never mind. I was like, this isn't going to go anywhere. Does anyone in here have kids? What kind you got? You're right there. You got a son? Nice. Are you ever going to... The reason I don't want kids is I don't ever want to be the dad who's always talking about how beautiful his daughter is. Isn't that the creepiest shit in the entire world? Those dads who are posting on Facebook like, my daughter Stephanie looks beautiful in her prom dress. She's so mature. She really grew into her body. Oh, that's the most disgusting thing. No, dads never do that for their son. No dad's ever like, my son Timmy's smart, athletic, and he's got a dick to feed the needy. We've been measuring his height and length on the wall for years. You know? This prom date Stephanie's gonna be limping home. You know? That's what I wrote down. I said what I wrote down. I can't do any better than that. I used to be a dog walker before I did this. Walked dogs in Brooklyn a couple months ago. This is true. 6 months ago in Brooklyn, this lady, she gave me a 0-star review while walking a dog in Brooklyn because she said I misgendered her dog. I was like, if Daisy's a female, then whose dick was I sucking? Come on, we've all seen a sexy dog, right, buddy? Boom! I've been doing that joke for over a year. No one's refused a fist bump yet. No one. We've all seen a corgi with a bouncy ass. Fucking grow up, America. Grow up. Oh yeah, my name's Geoffrey. I had to look at the paper to remember. My name's Geoffrey. Geoffrey with a G, though. It's Geoffrey with a G. People always, yeah, thank you. That was really nice of you. Thank you. People always get it wrong, though. I was at the store the other day. Cashier sees my credit card. She's like, oh, Joffrey. Joffrey, are you named after King Joffrey from Game of Thrones? Yeah, lady, you caught me. I'm named after a television character from the year 2012. Yeah. I'm a 10-year-old boy at CVS buying a case of White Claws with an American Express Delta Sky Miles card. Nice detective work, Susan. You do deserve $15 an hour. This happened yesterday. I don't know if this is funny. You know at Starbucks where they yell out your name at the end? I was at Starbucks. They're like, iced Americano for Geoffrey. You think my name's fucking Geoffrey? You think I lived 32 years? Geoffrey kills himself in preschool. Okay. Geoffrey's like, I can't take it anymore. These are Flintstone vitamins. Okay. So you guys laugh and then you immediately silence yourselves. So you're like, next one, clown. keep it going, little bitch. I think it's so funny when like generations hate on each other. I think that like baby boomers hate on millennials. I was talking to my grandpa the other day. You ever hear like the participation trophy rant they go on? Like my grandpa's like, kids these days are so spoiled. Back in my day, you had to fucking win to get a trophy. You had to fucking. I'm always like, yeah, Grandpa, you didn't need participation trophies because you refused to compete against black athletes. Pretty easy W for you, Grandpa. He's bragging like, we won the 1957 state basketball championship. I'm like, yeah, I saw the picture of the opposing team. They all wore glasses. They got allergy shots at halftime. The shorts were up to here, so you didn't have to worry about the dick peeking out. Yeah. You see videos, they're dribbling like this and shooting like that. Like, heads up, Gerald. Loser buys the winner, root beer float. Damn it. We're gonna try that one again. Okay, I hate when it generate. What do I just keep doing that one? I was raised religious. You raised religious, man? What kind? Oh. Have I been okay so far? I'm walking the line. Okay. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. You could take. Thank God I have no success. You can't be canceled when you have no success. That's one thing I'm trying to do. Stay under 20K on Instagram. I can never be canceled. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was raised Catholic, the one true faith. Sorry. I also, Lutherans, if you're in here, I don't want you to laugh either. I want you to know that as well. I don't respect Lutherans either. You raised Catholic, man? You look like you were raised Catholic. Did you have to do it? Yes, sir. That was a Catholic answer. Yes, Father. Did you have to say the now I lay me down to sleep prayer, man?
No.
You know what that is, though?
Yeah.
You probably know what that is. I think that's why I'm kind of fucked up. I think it's because of that prayer. We had to say this every night before I went to bed. My mom made this first thing I learned to say on this planet as a human being. It goes, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. That's a pretty fucked up prayer for kids to be saying. Every night I'm just reciting Kurt Cobain's suicide note. I'm just a 3-year-old in skid-marked Winnie the Pooh pajamas, just doing My Chemical Romance karaoke every night. That prayer was in a Metallica song from the 90s. Like, that's I wish every night my mom would have been like, amen and off to never, never. We had to go to church 3 times a week when I was a kid, and my mom, she's always like, the only goal in life is to be a good person, go to church, get to heaven. That's the only goal in life, get to heaven. Because we all know there's a reward in heaven, right? And the reward is that your hot cousin ain't your cousin no more. And if you don't like this joke, it's because you're from an ugly family. That's not my fault. That's not my. If you're from a hot family like mine, on the count of 3, let's shout out that sexy little someone, you guys. Okay. A 1, a 2, a 3. Lexi. Okay. Let's close our eyes and think about what you think she looks like. What about this one? I'm a liberal guy. Sorry. There are some liberal shit that I can never get behind, like body positivity. I don't get it. I can't. I don't. It's ridiculous. I don't. Oh, this is not going to do well. The thing about it's like, if you don't know, body positivity is this absurd idea that no matter what you look like, no matter what your shape or size, everyone's beautiful. Everyone's sexy in their own way. What? I've never gotten on the train in the morning and been like, wall-to-wall hotties today. I want to run a train on everyone here, you know. If everyone in the world's so fucking hot, why can't I ever get hard? If this crowd's so fucking sexy, why am I soft right now? If everyone's so hot, why do I only dream about my cousin Lexi? Riddle me that. It's ridiculous. Everyone can't be beautiful. I'll prove. I'm not perfect. I have a perfect face. You love staring at it. Everyone loves it. But I also have a 5-inch wide birthmark on the inside of my ass. It's this big. It has hair this length and this color on it. And when I was a kid, I thought it was dried on poop. And I thought I just wasn't wiping hard enough. So one day when I was 5 years old, I locked myself in the bathroom and I just furiously wiped for hours until I started bleeding out of my asshole. And my mom had to kick down the door and she found blood gushing out of my rectum. And she was just like, you can't be an altar boy anymore. Yeah, that one's good. That one went to plan. I'm gonna try one other. Oh yeah. Oh. This is even more embarrassing. I love Joe Biden. Who else loves Joe Biden? That dude fucking rips, man. I'm the only liberal in my family, and all my relatives fucking hate Joe Biden. But you know these people who I get not liking Joe Biden, but you know these people who blame their lives on Joe Biden? My uncle's like, Joe Biden ruined my fucking life. I'm like, did Joe Biden introduce you to Percocet in 2010? I didn't know Joe Biden officiated your wedding to a stripper. I had no idea. Joe Biden rocks. He's an inspiration, a 79-year-old white man who never says the N-word because he forgot it. He's like, what was my favorite word again? Barack, you're my nurse? What was it? That deserves better. That's the first one that was your fault so far. That was the first time it's been your fault thus far. You know, my uncle's always, he posts, you remember when Joe Biden fell up the stairs? He thinks that's the funniest thing of all. My uncle's like, every week he posts on Facebook, remember when Joe Biden fell up the stairs? I'm like, yeah, he fell up the stairs and into a private jet, dude. Like, you black out on the Greyhound, Randy. I can figure it out, man. The biggest losers are the people who hate Kamala Harris. Like, if you have the energy to hate a vice president, your life has just fallen apart. They're like, she doesn't do anything. That's her job. That's her. You can't go leave a bar at 2 a.m. like, why'd you get me drunk, bartender? That fucking sucked. I thought that was so funny this afternoon. You guys said, nope, back to the drawing board, slut. I like the people who call Joe Biden a radical leftist, too. My dad always like, he's a radical. Joe Biden is a Republican who eats falafel. Like, he's not a radical. He's insane. The biggest thing my uncle always taught, he's always saying, Joe Biden can't talk. He can't. He's always repeating himself. I'm like, you said till death do us part 4 times. That was your fault. Yeah. What? Okay, I haven't done this before. Okay, the big, he always messes up his speeches. Joe Biden's always messing up his speeches. But remember, when's the last time you read out loud? Remember how hard popcorn reading was? That was the most anxiety-inducing thing of all time. Imagine doing that in front of the whole fucking world. I printed off a recent speech that Joe Biden gave for NATO. Does anyone, do you think you could read it better than Joe Biden? I bet you could. I bet you, what's your name? Zach. Zach, I bet you can read this speech with less than 3 errors. Less than 3 errors. Joe Biden had 0, by the way. But I'll give you 3. Okay, Zach. Let's see if you no reading ahead. You just got this is a speech Joe Biden gave to NATO a couple weeks ago that I.
A recent serendipitous coup in Belarus by neophyte Prime Minister Alexander Lukashenko is perhaps an monogamous death knell for multilateral Belarusian rapprochement in Eastern Europe.
You've been impeached. It's harder than it looks, people. Joe Biden did that with dementia. He did that in front of 8 billion people. Zach couldn't handle 90. All I'm saying is leave Joe Biden alone. I also made up the entire speech to trip you up. I'm sorry, Zach. Had to do it to you. You were a good sport, thank you. But I will not be voting for you. I also don't vote because I'm not a child. Grow the fuck up. It doesn't matter. Is anyone here in college? Okay. What are you getting a degree in the back? Nursing? Yeah. My mom's a nurse. I know they're not all heroes. I know a nurse who says Oriental a lot. There's not a moral check at the door, I'll tell you that much. That set me up perfectly. Thank you so much. That really worked out well. They did get a bit of an ego, nurses, though. Okay, but, I do a lot of shows for. I love college kids because they still think their lives are gonna turn out the way they planned. You know, nothing gets me hornier than hope, dude. I love that shit. There was a girl at this show recently. She's like, "I'm getting a degree in anthropology. That means I'm gonna be an anthropologist." No. You're gonna sell printers, dude. Yeah. You're gonna graduate and find out there's no such thing as anthropology. fucking DePaul punked you, dude. Anthropology is the name of the store you're gonna work at. Thank you, Joe, you dumb idiot. Let's get in. Do you guys think people get offended too easily these days? Yeah, okay, keep that in mind during this next one. I feel like we're always going to have mass shootings in America. This is incredibly funny, you're going to love it. We're always going to have them, we got to make the best of them, right? They're going to always have. We got to divert the shooters to good targets, you know? Because it's always a school, never a Goldman Sachs board meeting, you know? We need to set up a hotline they can call, like, sorry, I'm considering committing mass violence. And we're like, okay, dude, don't worry, we got you. January 3rd, we got you a ticket, United Center, Imagine Dragons concert. That's my favorite joke. We'll do an easy one. I know that one was a lot. Okay, this is a little impression. This is my impression of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. This is Jesus. That's not funny. You'll get yours, dude. You'll get yours. Dude. You'll realize you're wrong in your final breath. I really love lashing out. I'm a nice guy in person, but Daddy likes control up here. I'm Daddy. This is my impression of Jesus. This is if Jesus was like a rich kid who went to Harvard. I forgot I was right. Okay. This is if Jesus was like a rich Ivy League kid who went to Harvard. This is so fucking funny. This is if Jesus went to Harvard. Do you know who my father is? I wrote applause breakdown. I don't know why that didn't happen. Okay, you're waiting for it. Let's talk about abortion. Here's what I was thinking. I don't understand why conservatives don't like abortion. You'd think they'd love it. It's just dead liberals. Isn't that what you wanted? We're not aborting electricians and farmers. It's just piles of anthropologists. Like, what do you... Cool. I don't think that one's gonna make the act. No, you said no. You're like, no, yeah, okay. White lady said yes, so we gotta cancel it off. Okay. Nah, you're right. It's not there yet. What about the World Cup? You guys like the World Cup? World Cup fucking rips. The World Cup. I haven't done this one in 4 years. Okay. The World Cup's the best sporting event because like the rivalries between the countries, they have a lot of history. In American sports, there's no real history between the rivalries, right? Like in the World Cup this year, Serbia and Croatia are on the same side of the bracket. They'll probably play each other, and they have a huge soccer rivalry because in the 90s, the Serbians tried to kill every Croatian person. That's an intense sports rivalry, right? Like, I hate the Green Bay Packers because my dad told me to, you know? Like, Dad, why do we hate the Packers? Because I'm drunk? You know, like, there's no reason for our sports rivalries. Like, in Croatia, there's a little boy who's like, Mommy, why do we hate the Serbians? Because they killed your parents. I'm not your mommy, all right? Now put your shin guards over your socks and avenge your family. Like in America, they try to like hype you up for football games. Like the storylines are so lame. They'll be like, this game's gonna be fucking crazy. Last time the Patriots played the Colts, they slightly deflated their footballs. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Over there, they're like, yeah, the last time these two teams met, they were soldiers fighting each other. This will be a nice break from war. I love Joe's little laugh in the back. Okay. Do you guys like history? You like history, man? You like history? White guys, we love history. That's our fucking greatest hits, dude. The band's breaking up, but we had a good run, fellas. We had a good run. It's never good to hear a white guy's obsessed with history, right? We're never obsessed with the right parts of history, right? It's never like, I love the Harlem Renaissance. It's always like, I know the name of every Confederate general's horse! You know? I love history. I feel like people who love history I don't respect anyone till they're dead. I feel like we're like the ultimate loser hipsters. Like I don't like anyone who's alive. I think the Black Eyed Peas are the least talented musicians of the last 30 years. But if will.i.am OD'd tomorrow, I'd be like, boom boom pow, defined a generation. History's why, okay. You're gonna hate the premise. Just remember, it goes somewhere else. Okay. History is why I don't respect feminism. You know. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Why don't you just shoot men? You never just shoot us. You're always doing non-violent shit, and I just don't. It's not. You're like, men suck. Let's knit a hat. Like fucking shoot us. Be a man about it, right? Like that's why I think my grandpa's the biggest feminist I've ever met by far. My grandpa served in World War II. My grandpa killed 27 straight white men. That's a fucking boss queen right there. He killed 30 if you think Italians are people. That joke got me banned from Twitter before Elon bought it the other day. The Italians bonded together and won their first conflict. It's funny if you're smart. My comedy's for smart alphas, so if you're not laughing, dumb little cuck. I don't know the lingo. You finger, Zach? Fingering is great. Fingering's the best sex position. I love to hear that. Fingering, it levels the playing field of sex, right? Like whenever a guy brags about having a 10-inch cock, I'm just like, whatever, dude. I got 10 4-inch cocks, you know? Actually 11, but where are my little dick boys at? Come on, nothing wrong with having a little dick. Big dicks are out, little dicks are in, fellas. The ladies can't handle it anymore. We love the shriveled little varmint schlongs. One thing, I don't understand why men brag about having a big dick. It's like, we did nothing to earn that, you know? It's the one muscle in their body you can't work out, right? If you do work it out, you get kicked out of the gym, right? You can't. The only people that can brag about your big dick are your mom and dad, right? Your dad's like, my son's got a wild hog on him, dude. He's got veins like the Dan Ryan Expressway on that thing. I think he gets the girth from his mom. She's got thick labia like the good bacon. That's the funniest thing anyone's ever said. Thick labia like. If you're ever having a bad day, just look in the mirror and say thick labia like the good bacon. Works better than Zoloft. You gotta look on the bright side. Also, women are all into body positivity until they see a little German worm pop out. Then they're like, everyone's not beautiful, you know? I'm proud of my little penis. I know why. One thing I know is good. I know that every woman who dated me liked me for my personality, you know? It's not the motion of the ocean that counts. It's that the ocean cares. Also, I know that if I ever send her my dick pic and then we break up and I want to get back at her, I can just get her arrested for possessing child porn. Who's immature now, Sarah? Star. I live in New York now. Me and Alex live in New York. One thing, does anyone ever, have you been in New York, Zach?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from suburbs here, north suburbs.
Oh, cool. I don't know why I keep going back to that well. It's not your fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm insecure. You're a nice guy. You're hot. That's what I really don't like. I told them put the uggos up front, and they put this fucking big hot guy up front. No, you're hot too. Don't let her fucking bring you down, dude. That wasn't you. That was her. Don't let that hurt you, man. Might have been you a little bit, but probably not. No, it wasn't. How did you cheat? No, I don't want to go into it. You a feminist, Zach?
Always.
That's such a funny answer. Always. No one's always a feminist. Yeah. Feminism. I don't get why men don't like feminism more. You think they would? Feminism helps men and women, I think. I think it makes sex better for men. Like, my girlfriend's a huge feminist. I use that to my advantage sometimes. Like, if I'm really tired and she wants to have sex and she wants me to get on top of her, I'm just like, would Ruth Bader Ginsburg let a man on top of her? You know? No, she'd fucking ride this dick into the sunset because they said a woman couldn't. You know? And then she'd suck me dry so I can't make any more evil men. You know? And then she'd wake up in the morning and go to her job that provides for both of us because they said a woman couldn't. You know? And then she'd give me $30 because I gotta see Top Gun, babe. You good at sex, Zach? Is he good? Fuck yeah. Man. Me too, Zach. Me too. I love finding the clit. That's an incredibly funny sentence to say. What are my likes and interests? Finding the clitoris. I do think that's funny when women say men can't find the clit. It's like, I'm no sex god, but like, it's in a 2-inch by 2-inch area. Like, just do a little trial and error, boys. Like, just feel around till she shivers like she saw how much debt you're in, you know? It's not like it's in a different place in every woman. You can't be like, well, my ex-girlfriend, it was inside her sister. You know? Check. I hate living in New York. I live in New York. No one knows how to drink on the East Coast. People here, everyone's a fucking drunk, and I fucking love that. Like, the bar specials in New York are so much different than the bar specials here. Like, in New York, they're like, you get a nickel off top shelf gin if you're gay. In Wisconsin, they're like, every Bud Light's $1 till your dick stops working. You hit double digits, you can have a go with my wife, whatever. I I love doing shows in small towns. You ever notice that every small town in the Midwest has like a park in the middle of it with a fucking tank in it? Every town here has a World War II tank and 2 artillery guns pointing at the one liberal house. You know? They're like, can universal healthcare cure a fucking tank, libtard? One thing also about small towns, you guys know that a bad tattoo in a small town very different than a bad tattoo in a big city? Like a bad tattoo in Chicago is like a barista who's like, oh, this is the chemical structure of dopamine. It's a symbol for my lifelong struggle with depression. And then a bad tattoo in farm country is like, these are the last words my brother said on the jet ski. You know? Like, is that a rock? Oh, we love mocking rural America, don't we, Chicago? They're so stupid, aren't they? They're so fucking dumb. They all fuck their goats. They also grow all your food, don't they, you little bitches? Don't they? You little soft-handed cucks. You'd bleed if you looked at a shovel, you little cunts, wouldn't you? Oh, Republicans are so stupid, but you'd die in a day without them, wouldn't you? You can't eat a podcast, can you? There's no protein in slam poetry, is there? Crypto isn't keto, dude. Like, I don't agree with Republicans, but good luck finding a woke plumber. Good luck finding a 55-year-old with his ass hanging out who's like, free Britney, you know? That was pretty good. That's one thing I don't like about New York is like everyone there thinks that they're so you know that phrase everyone always said, like, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. It's like, you die in a day on my uncle's farm, dude. Like, he doesn't have clean drinking water, sriracha, or feminism, you know? He has sriracha, he calls it Chinaman ketchup, but, and I don't like that. I don't think that's good, but that's where I'm going to live when the Civil War pops off. The second the Civil War pops off, my pronouns are let's go, Brandon. Okay. I'm not fucking. I'll make my uncle a deal. I'll be like, you give me an AR-15, I'll teach you how to pronounce quesadilla, buddy. Okay. You give me a grenade, I'll show you the male G-spot. Hell yeah, I wrote that today. That was good. How weird was the next one? Oh yeah, I think in the Civil War, Chris was kind of talking about this. Like, I couldn't fight. What would I do in the Civil War? Like, I'd just be on the battlefield like, Dad, how do you change a tank's oil? You know? I know you're on the other side, but please help me. You know? If you help me, I promise I'll call it Columbus Day. What the fuck are we gonna do in battle? Just going fucking dancing or whatever? They'll be looking in their binoculars like, Sergeant, I think they're flanking us with choreography. You know? Don't look too hard though, they're underage. Cross that out. We're learning. I think in the Civil War, I'd be a good double agent. I could be on either side pretty easily. I could go to any protest. I could be like, gay rights are gay, rights are gay. That was your fault. What was the next? Oh yeah, okay. The only way liberals can win, we gotta use we're smarter than they are. We are smarter than they are, but that doesn't mean you're better than someone, you know, but we gotta use our smarts. Like, we gotta convince them to have more abortions. You know, like, this is the final joke. We gotta pay for a billboard in like the middle of Indiana that gets them to kill their kids, so we don't have they can have fewer soldiers. You know, we gotta put up a billboard in the middle of Indiana that's like, did you know that after 31 days in the womb, your fetus already thinks socialism's a good idea? Better dead than red, right? Prevents stretch marks and Karl Marx, you know? It's funny if you're smart. It's funny if you're smart. I already started the Civil War. I already started killing. I did shows. I did shows. We had to do shows in small farming towns over COVID because they didn't believe in it, you know? Like, the only way I could make money for like a year and a half was performing in a VFW in the middle of Kentucky for like 350 people who still think Dippin' Dots are the ice cream of the future, you know? They'd be like, if the Democrats gave us Dippin' Dots, we wouldn't need fentanyl, you know? Small towns are great because the women are so easy to impress. They're just wet that I've had hummus before. They're like, oh, big city man, tell us about Panera. You know? Do they really have whole wheat paninis? You know, like, your cum tastes like clean drinking water. I love that you're fully vaccinated. I'm so attracted to men with autism. Another good thing about small town women, no fucking teeth. None of those pesky teeth, fellas. You go to Iowa, you'll get a gum job that'll change your life, buddy. You go to southern Indiana, you get a gum job from Sharon that'll make you stop believing in universal dental care. You know? I was so excited to tell that one tonight, and it died a brutal death. It's fine, whatever. I performed in these small towns while I had COVID, though. I did. I got COVID twice before the vaccine came out, and I kept performing in these small little towns while I had COVID and infecting all of them. Yeah. While you woke cowards were marching for change, I was flipping districts. You're fucked up, dude, in the hat right there. I love you, dude. No, I like that. You know, you get me, man. I like that. That was gonna be the final joke, but the lack of laughter made it not. We'll try this. Okay, here's the thing. I haven't said this in a while. Okay, until I was 26, I never masturbated. Until I was 26 years old. No one believes me. No one ever believes. That's why I'm a little weird and a little tense. You know? You know what I did with those extra 12,000 hours in my early adulthood? I memorized the capital of every country in the world. I know the capital of every country in the world. Get ready to fucking gush like the Ganges, ladies. I also know the rivers, too. I know the capital of every country in the world. Shout out a country, I'll tell you the capital of any country in the world. Mozambique, Maputo, nice try. Madagascar, Antananarivo. Djibouti, you fucking idiot. It's like 5 feet wide, you fucking loser. You think I gave up masturbating not to know the capital of Djibouti? Do one more. Lithuania, Vilnius, Gambia. Damn it. I only have mild autism, not full. Damn it, I don't know. Or no. Conakry. Can someone look that up? I gotta know. I'll come if it's right. Look it up. Come on. I'm edging right now. Gambia. I think it's Conakry, but it might be wrong.
No, you're wrong.
Damn it. What was it?
Banjul.
Oh. Well, that ruined the whole fucking show. We gotta start over. Okay. Finally, a fucking alpha up here. I didn't actually go to Harvard. My costume is man my parents wanted me to be. Alex, he's 6'8", and he can't get women. I mean, look inward, dude. What if I did? Why are you here alone? What if I just did the whole thing again? Every single fucking thing again. We gotta get out of here on a big laugh. Damn, Banjul. Thank you for looking that up. You had to check me. That was good. It ruined the show, but I'm glad you did it. Oh yeah, I meant to do this earlier. Okay. I was saying like liberals are worthless. We're not worthless. We do contribute a lot to society. Liberals, we freed the nipple. That's pretty good. We convinced women. Yeah, that's really brave to not wear a bra. That's nice work. You ever see a titty in Target? Salute a libtard. I shouldn't do that. So that was bad. Okay, I did that. I did it more like that. I did it the wrong way. I fucked up. Okay, my bad on that. Cannot end on that. God damn it! I used to be a first grade teacher. How you like that, you dumb motherfuckers? That's why America ain't doing so good. I loved working with kids. Kids are such a great self-esteem boost because I was always by far the most talented person in the room, you know? They thought I was a god because I could usually open a Capri Sun, you know? They're like, wow, Mr. Jeff, you can tie your shoes? I'm like, yeah, I dabble, you know? When I'm not too busy counting to 100. You know? Worship me, mortals, you know? I love playing that game Hangman. Remember that game Hangman? What an American game that is. Only in America are we like, yeah, spelling's pretty neat, but what if it was violent? You know? I didn't realize how weird that game was till this little first grader pointed out to me. She's like, Mr. Jeff, why are we hanging this man? And I was like, because he's like you, Lucy, he couldn't fucking spell. Okay, that's the show. Have a good night. Bye.
Geoffrey Asmus, everybody! Hot damn. He didn't want me to mention this, but he's filming a special like next weekend, and you're gonna see it, and we're all very excited for it. So one more time for your fucking headliner, Geoffrey Asmus. So good. So, a couple announcements, and then I'll let you all go. So Jeff and Alex have a. I haven't listened, but I've heard it's a very funny podcast. No, it's funny. It's called You're an Idiot, and in the back, they're selling koozies that say You're an Idiot on it, and it's a pay-what-you-can kind of thing. Koozies are great. Phone, wallet, keys, koozie. Go buy one. It's a pay-whatever-you-can kind of thing, and all the money goes to a very important cause, which is their podcast, so support that. What's your name, sir? Jack. So, Jack, you're getting a free shirt, because you deserve one. So just go back. Nathan is back there. He's handling the merch. Let him know what size you are. He'll get you a shirt. Everyone here, we have shirts for sale. We used to make money off those, but now it's all going towards charity. It's called the Jungle Collective. Artist Jungle Collective. I'm very involved. And so, yeah, go buy merch or whatever. Buy koozies, buy some shirts. If you pre-ordered pizza, get in line first. If you didn't pre-order pizza and you want some, we will make an announcement and you can get in line and get that pizza, but we want to make sure the people who already paid get their pizza. So those are all the boring announcements. One big round of applause for all the comics you saw tonight. One big round of applause for yourselves, an unbelievable audience. And in closing, as always, a huge round of applause for your host with the most. You're in his fucking house right now, Nathan Weil, everybody. All right, that's our show. I love you. Thank you. Bye.
No, this is like when we got. This is like landing after like a 4-hour flight.
No.
And you're like in row 27.
She was fucking. I get
Just. I become when I'm on like dial 28 of a fucking Southwest flight and it's 9 p.m. Yeah, oh my god. You can feel the hatred just burning. No. Sit here and drink.
only one. I was the heck of that.
I just want to say I'm the last time I looked at it and I ruined.
torch passing